sometimes just need the right environment to step forward. Women who may have the skills, the ideas, even the ambition, but are still looking at spaces where they feel supported, visible, and encouraged to grow. Good evening and welcome to the She Leads India podcast. I'm Dipti Divekar and today I'm joined by Prachi Siddiqui, founder and director of the STREEE Foundation, the STREEE Social Foundation actually, a social entrepreneur and mentor who is deeply committed to creating platforms where women can learn, connect, and grow together. Through this foundation, Prachi has been building a community that supports women through mentorship and leadership development, entrepreneurship, and personal growth. And she is also an entrepreneur with nearly 2 decades of experience promoting traditional Lucknowi chikankari. I hope I pronounced that correctly, Pachi. So this is craftsmanship through her company Nazakat. Then this is all while simultaneously working on initiatives that power up women economically and socially. Prachi, a very warm welcome to today's podcast.
Thank you so much. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for the warm welcome and the great introduction. Thank you so much.
We're really happy to have you with us. Thank you so much for joining.
Most welcome. Most welcome. I am honored to be here on this platform because we are focusing on every woman around. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, there's a lot of alignment between what you're doing and what She Leads India is doing. So this is a great mix up we have here. Super. So before we begin, here's a quick look at the platform behind this conversation. Why are we here? Why are we even doing these podcasts? So She Leads India is founded by Nikita Vora, and it's a learning ecosystem where women entrepreneurs build skills in digital marketing, marketing technology, and AI to grow and scale their businesses, whether it's locally, nationally, or even globally. It was founded with a simple belief that when women have access to the right skills, the right tools, and the right guidance, they don't just build businesses, they strengthen the economy. And this belief does not come from textbooks and all, but from watching determination turn into real businesses. Passionate women, even from like small towns and home kitchens, they have built large, impactful businesses with the right strategy and support.
Very true.
So, yeah, absolutely true, isn't it? So, Prachi,
Yes.
ready? Let's start at the beginning, all the way, all the way back. What inspired you to start the Street Social Foundation? What gaps did you see in the way women's support systems were being built?
Really, we can start really way back. I'm born and brought up Punekar, studied in a women's school, girls' school,
Uh
then
huh.
studied in Cummins Engineering College. Again, it's a women college. Asia's
Yes.
only women engineering college it is. And again, when I started with my business, it is again a woman-oriented business with a artwork, handwork, fabric, and chikankari. So for the last, you can say so many years, I should not reveal the years, but for
You can,
years,
but okay.
I am in with in conversation or in connect with a woman. And what I realized or what I felt that always while mainly when that middle-aged woman journey,
Hmm.
after 30s, or you can say when their kids grow and they start with that empty nest syndrome, and they didn't realize that it's not depression, not it's not even but that small voidness which gives them a kind of a different perspective about life, that they are looking for something, and they are not getting exactly what really they want. And just they need something more than a kitty party. They need something more than just a time to good time spending. They are looking for their self-worth. their ability to be, seen, and that canvas where they can, portray all their colors and their all angles.
Wonderful.
So that is how it started, that all the friends I'm meeting, all the customers coming, and meeting many. I've been to business for last 20 years. So
Hmm.
only I realized that shopping is a kind of a remedy for some grief or some, their loneliness. It starts there also, from how that I penetrated in their actual problem, and then I realized that, oh, it's something really different than what we are looking at. So that is how this
Hmm.
concept or idea came, that we need to have one platform or a community where, middle aged and ladies with a good, from a good background, educated ladies also need some kind of, support. Only we generally have the concept that only underprivileged people need a lot of help.
Yeah, true.
Underprivileged people need a lot of skill sets. We need this, need that. It is not like that. This is what I realized. I felt so,
Hmm.
that those who are coming, everyone needs some kind of a guidance in some field. So, connecting them and making that, what you can say, joining the dots may create a
Yeah.
nice net where everyone can, get benefited from each other. So that is how we started.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I mean, it is true that often the gap isn't even the talent, it's just access to the right room, the right place, the right environment. So just by noticing, how you said, the root behind what's missing, rather than the surface level, what you're talking about is absolutely wonderful. Like you've made some really good insight, and you've actually done something about it. It's really nice.
True.
So talking about talent, I mean, obviously there are a lot of people who are talented and capable, a lot of women, but somehow confidence. It seems to be the missing piece, right? So from your experience in mentoring women, what are some of the most common barriers that women face before stepping into entrepreneurship or leadership?
See, what I feel is biggest barrier is not their skill set or their strength. All women are multitasker. In Marathi, we call it Ashtabhuja. Everyone is that
Ah,
like a Durga. With women, the best barrier is self doubt.
yes.
Because with the system, the way we have everyone, even me, even everyone around us, uh, has, made us like a, in Maraठी म्हणतात ना, झाडाची वेल असते ना, तू पुरुषाच्या वरची असलेली एक वेल. So you're always complimenting, you're always supporting. So you,
Yes.
from your beginning, from your childhood, you are trained to be in a support system. It is always like that. So
Yes.
all the stories, whenever any lady strongly grows up, it is always a, why it has to be always rebellion. It is not like that. She also can be strong enough. It is not just a equality or empowerment. It is more than that. At least it's a, like realizing self-worth is very important, that she can be so good and she doesn't even realize. When we meet with a, ladies who has done their PhDs, their doctors, MDs, and for the children or for family, they, backstep from their career, and with
Hmm.
willingness, no, need not be forced. With, they feel that it is my priority to give time to my kids, and she, backsteps. But while coming back, it is so difficult, because
It's
she
so
has
difficult.
already lost her, that confidence. She is in self doubt, and she doesn't get what position or whatever the, that strength she had. So it is so difficult, for her to start with new second inning. It's very challenging.
Yes, yes. And I mean, I don't know, men, women, you can, I'm just saying it as a subjective thing that, men will apply for a job even if they're 80% ready, but women will wait until they're like 120%, It's too much stress on ourselves to be perfect, overly perfect.
Perfect. It is very important for every lady to look good, to feel good, to serve good, to cook good, to look nice, then presentable, and everyone is in that race, that how blessed I am with, good family. So whatever their inner problems, they never discuss, they never come up with
Yes.
genuine issues. See, it is not only about earning. That is why we started with the concept of the Ashtabhuja, where there is not only earning part. There is everything like a culture, fitness training is there, fashion grooming is also there. Then there is leadership skills. Then there is this entrepreneurship. Then again there is a service skill, all this. So we have tried to cover everything which she may need. She may want, she had done her painting and drawing in childhood, and we had that concept, drawing करके कोई artist बन के तो earnings नहीं होंगे. You learn, you do
Yes.
BCom. So she must have done her BCom, and then she got married, and she is doing an excellent painting otherwise. I can give you one example. When we went to Vietnam, for actually with the collaboration with Win University, we had gone to Vietnam.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one Dee had come with us. She's 55 with a lot of family trauma and different issue. And there she started painting after 30 years, you can say almost. She did. And I will share you that photograph sometime. I mean, we were
Please.
speechless. Like, आणि असे नाही ग, आम्ही तर असंच पेंटिंग करते ग, मला मी काही प्रोफेशनल नाहीये. म्हटलं प्रोफेशनल ह्याच्याहून वेगळं काय असतं? सो
I've
एव्हरीवन.
heard that so many times.
Yes. So everyone needs that, platform where their potentials can be unleashed. Where what actually you are there. So you will, you can get that accomplishment. So that is how we have started with, and we're really getting good people connected. So that's the blessing, I think.
A blessing indeed.
Yes.
Yes. So, STREEE Foundation focuses really strongly on community and mentorship, as you're saying.
Yes.
Why are these community platforms so powerful for women, especially for entrepreneurship?
Uh, do you uh, do you need remember that story when we were young, on Doordarshan? There used to come ek chidiya, anek chidiya, that hunter and sparrow story. So one,
Yeah, vaguely, because I was not living in India at that time. But I have heard this example before. But please say it again
yeah.
for everyone.
So there was one hunter, and he wanted to, he came for hunting, and he threw some grain, and one sparrow comes, another sparrow come, and everything. So there were a group of sparrows, and then he threw his net on them. So one tried to, come up, another, but it was difficult. One, if single sparrow try to, do the, try to unleash this, it is difficult.
Yeah.
When all of them together decides that let's fly together, they can simply, that heavy net, they can simply, took off him up,
Yes.
and they all were free.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that
Yes.
is the
Now I
power
remember.
of community. If a woman supporting, I have this dream that when this hashtag women supporting women will have the highest listens, it is very important. As a community, we need to grow as a, community supporting. इसमें ये कमी है, उसको उसमें support करो. Whenever we have event, all the ones who are performing are non-performers. Like anchor will be new every time. We don't give
Oh,
anchor to the person who is best in anchoring. Drama, everyone who never had stand on stage, stood on stage, she will come and do drama. So
that's amazing. Yeah, that's really great strategy
you
actually.
know because that is where, if the someone is best in that, and again you are, she are performing, there is nothing new. The one who never did should do. Then only
Oh,
she will learn, then
okay.
only she will get that experience. So that I feel, that is how we have started, growing slowly, and you will not believe everyone is doing wonders. So
I can just imagine.
like every woman is really, strong. They are like a bomb.
Yeah, I mean, this all seems to change the entire energy of the journey that they're going through with you.
Yes.
Nice, very, very nice. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the type of platforms, online versus offline. And you've probably, I'm sure you've done both, but what differences have you observed between these digital communities and in person type of meetings when it comes to building this confidence?
Still, people are, very traditional at heart, and everyone like when my business, even my business is a traditional type of business. Like
Mm-hmm.
when people come, they touch the fabric, they feel that texture, they will see the embroidery, they try it, they wear it. That happiness is far different than online shopping
Yes.
because it has that personal touch. And I believe that offline communities or offline connection have a longer lifespan.
Hmm. Okay.
Maybe online can connections may give us a bigger platform, bigger, community number, like people. We have also started with a STREEE global platform, very very little fees, and every Wednesday we have some nice different workshops, and
Hmm.
I have started. But the one who still we are not able to get that much of connect.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe even as it may differ person to person. There are people who are very good and happy with the Facebook groups, and they are selectively, choosing good friends out of it. I feel that
Hmm.
everyone in my community should be my good friend. Otherwise,
Yeah.
what the point?
Yes, yes, absolutely. That's true. Digital platforms open so many more doors. There's so much opportunity out there, but the in-person conversations often build the deeper trust, right? So
Yes,
you need both.
very true.
You need both. So let's have a look at your business. Not only you do this social entrepreneurship, but you build a business around heritage craftsmanship. So, how did your entrepreneurial journey shape the way you approached women's empowerment today?
Can you repeat?
How did your entrepreneurial journey
Yeah.
shape the way that you approach women empowerment today?
Uh, See, I started this as a hobby.
Okay.
This my entrepreneurial journey started as a hobby. Basically, by background, I'm an engineer. I used to work as an engineer. Then, for the same thing for the kids and for family, I started this home entrepreneurship. So
Yes.
my boutique is inside my house. So
Okay.
that journey started like this. That at the same time, I can cook, I can work, I can take care of my family, and that is how the journey started. And it gave me immense pleasure. That is very important. That I never lost my freedom. Wherever, whenever I never, I couldn't control myself from, 10 to 7 you are locked, that you can't go anywhere, your office is there, your business is there, your shop is there, and I can't. So I had that good time and that freedom for the activities, for the events, for many other issues, you can say, where I want to go with one of my friend or one of our member anywhere for her problem or any issues. So I always had that from the beginning. I had the time when, or
Uh,
like for example, my kids' exams are there. 2 3 days I used to keep business at back end. That this time I'm not available. So
yes.
I wanted to work like that, and that is how my journey has given me the fantastic, experience. And I can guide many women like me who still feel that we don't have that much of budget, and we don't have money to start for the startups. And these are, you need that mindset for your business. You don't
Yes.
need huge amount of budget, or you don't need lot of R&D for to start with small startup. You need that mindset that yes, I want to do it wherever, whenever you can start, you should start. This is what I felt.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Absolutely. I think the two things that you learn when you're an entrepreneur is resilience and patience. And since you've been through it all yourself, you can actually, it's like you can map people's journeys, right, in different ways and
Yes,
help them move along wherever they are. Yeah, yeah. Very good. Very nice.
great.
Okay. So we talk about empowerment, okay? And we
Yeah.
hear this word all the time. It's a very thing, especially women's empowerment. But it does mean different things to different people. So, in your view, what does true empowerment actually look like for women today?
See, there is a very what you can say small difference in two words in Marathi. I will say swatantrya
Mhm.
and swairachar. Okay,
Yeah.
so when every lady or every person, I should say, I should not even discriminate like a man or woman.
Uh huh.
Every person who feels that मी स्वतंत्र आहे, I am free, but मी स्वैराचारी नाही आहे. When the freedoms with a responsibility, when a
Mm.
freedom, when you have the power to take decisions on your own about your life, but with the awareness or a conscious about not letting go your responsibilities. I think
Lovely.
I think that is what everyone should look at it as an empowerment. Empowerment is not something, giving away responsibilities and now we are free and we can do anything. It is not actually, any woman in the world is not looking for that kind of empowerment. She wants support, she wants family, she wants that society, community, but she wants her dignity, her respect, and most importantly, her freedom to do what she wants to do. And sometimes even where community comes, but sometimes she don't know what she really wants.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You need to, मुझे कुछ तो करना है, but क्या, when, where, how? You have tremendous potential, and you end up selling some small online jewelry, and you're saying, I'm not saying any business small or big, but looking at your potential, you should have that graph with you, some structure where you can decide, oh, this is really good, I can do much better than this. So I feel empowerment will be, really come to them when they realize this part.
I'm not even going to add anything to that because that was just so beautifully said.
you know yeah, but it comes because many times I feel that I'm really blessed for this reason, that my family always gives me that freedom, and that
Yes.
is where it, and I realize that many good ladies with a good family background, good education, lacking at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, and you will not believe, ladies coming with the Mercedes. "Ha- I have to leave at 7. I have to leave at 7. I am not allowed to." You can tell them that we are in traffic. It will take 15 minutes. At the age of 50, also, if you have that fear, then are you really free? Are you really empowered? Are you really on your own? So
Yes.
we really have to judge our situation and understand how. we can, cope up with things. More than earning, more than anything, it is need of the time that every woman understand that what is actually this woman empowerment means to her.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Goosebumps, because everybody knows this, kind of. Some people will say, yeah, yeah, it's common sense, but people are not practicing it, and or are not allowed to practice it, and the importance of it is huge. It affects your mental health, it affects your physical health, everything. This freedom is so important.
Very
Responsible
important.
freedom.
And in a lower class or the people who stay in slums and everything, they are so free. The ladies, they can hit in front of public to their, her husband, and she's jao, chale jao. And in good society, elite class, everyone has to think, everyone has to show that, oh, I am living such a good life. So that competition of, showing that how happy I am is giving the biggest trouble to every woman.
Hmm.
She is, if you see all the hoardings for of a big builders, premium houses, there is a lady sitting, poised lady with a wine glass. Is everyone is thinking about her, that, oh, I have to be like her, and that I'm so blessed and happy in my life. So no one is thinking about her own happiness, her
Yes.
own demand, what she's looking forward, what she wants from life. That need, understanding that need will give, the root for her growth or her.
Growth and happiness. Yes.
That is very required.
Superb. Superb. Love it. So, can you share a moment or a story from your STREEE Foundation that's really captured the impact of what you're talking about, what you're building?
One example you want, or how? Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, there are many. There are many,
I'm
and
sure.
but yeah, and within a very small. Actually, we are hardly 2.5 year old. Sri Foundation is a only 2.5 year old baby, and we are not very big number, but I'm very happy with the people we have, with the late
Oh.
girls. They are working. I'll give you one example. I have one girl. I always call everyone girl because we are girl at heart.
We
So
are girls.
one girl, she, initially when she used to come, she will sit and she will keep on looking at watch. Then she will call, and she, oh, yes, 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 coming, coming, coming. And then she'll, I said, what happened? Once I asked her, no, Tai, my husband is waiting outside. I said, why? No, he is so possessive about me. He can't leave me. He has that insecurity that my wife should not go anywhere or should not meet anyone. मैंने कहा, how कितने साल हो गए शायद. She has two daughters aging 16, 17. I said, still? Yes, still it's like that. Then I started it other way around. Whenever there was a event, open event, I will invite everyone. I will invite her husband. I will invite
Huh.
her, mother. Wherever I will call them personally. Sir, please aiyega. Even my husband is also there. Everyone is
Hmm.
there. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Then she opened one. She is a a designer, and she had opened her boutique. So she invited me as a special chief guest, and then there also.
Hmm.
You won't believe. Then I asked her to participate in our fashion show. Every year we have one fashion walk, because
Huh.
that is very like everyone's favorite thing that they want to
Yeah, of
walk.
course.
And
So
everyone
much
says,
fun.
"Oh, Jenny pasand hai." I don't like that, and everyone walks, and they are very happy. So uspe bhi I asked, I forced her to do the ramp walk for my Nazakat and everything, and she with her daughters they did that. Again, I called her parents, her husband. You will be sitting in first row. Slowly we gained family confidence that yes, they are doing something which giving my wife that positivity or maybe that confidence.
Hmm.
And now he doesn't come. She is, traveling alone. She'll just tell me, Prachi, घर पे हूँ या wherever. एक बार video call कर लिया. I was just slowly in last. Now she opened her boutique, but second boutique. She has a male staff. They are working on Ari work, everything. And she had written such a beautiful message.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so overwhelming. And she said की ताई मला माहिती नव्हतं की माझ्या आयुष्यात हे मिराकल कधी होईल. And you don't know what you had done to my life. And it was very, I can't tell you, it was very, very emotional message. But it gives,
Wow.
you feel so good that आप अगर एक life में भी you can at least do some 1% of positive thing in someone's life. It gives you lot of, happiness. So there are such many stories you can, you feel that yes, it is worth. Many struggles are
Yes.
there while running the community. Lot of time issues, financial issues, lot of things happening. Uh, Too much of struggle, you can say. But then things like this, there are one, two, three, four, and then you feel that no, it is worth it.
This is so worth it. The level of job satisfaction that you have is sky high. Wonderful. So nice.
Yes.
So, if more women were to support and uplift each other, like really consciously, intentionally, like how you are or how we are at She Leads India, how do you think that could actually transform the whole entrepreneurial system for women?
It will.
It's
It
huge, right?
it's huge. It's required, and the best part is how Nikita and you are working. You know, uh, the type of tools available, not only digital, uh, even non-digital tools are available. There are different type of loans. There are different type of schemes. There are different type of courses. There are methods available for.
Absolutely.
Now the world is different. So if it is just a connection, giving that channel, giving that path to the willingness of that lady, so that is very
Yes.
important. What is
Yes.
happening? Like a lady, if that willingness is not there, bad example is sitting here for many days. I want to learn few things like a LinkedIn or this that. Nikita is taking trainings. If someone doesn't attend, it will not happen.
Yeah.
But lady who is having that willingness, the one who wants to grow, and giving her the right platform, connecting them, sometimes pushing them that yes, you can do it.
Yes.
Pushing is very important. Sometimes that one call, are you joining? This training has started is also very important.
Yes.
मुझे करना था. So I think we can really do wonders, uh, because right now every lady in this world wants to step up at least a little bit.
Yes.
But yes, so getting that group of people, we can really do good things in this world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's true. That feeling has to come from within, first of all. That feeling of no competition but collaboration and celebrating each other's success together is the most powerful thing. And the ripple that's the once you do that, then the ripple effect is huge, exponential.
With women, the what world is, how manipulating they us, what they do, because they know that woman doesn't support other woman. सास बहू के अगेंस्ट ही रहती है. So communities, every community, we are not, what you can say, politicians or people like they can't interact with each other or they can't work together. So the whole this concept of, every community should support and exchange good things with each other. Whatever the part lacking with other group, like always what we do, whenever there is
Hmm.
please tell everyone that, see, Nikita ma'am is taking such a nice workshop, or this way, please join. Same it happens with them also. So it is very important that small or big, all the communities or all these social change makers should be in loop, so the really big change will happen with the lesser time. Otherwise struggle will be, infinite. Everyone is struggling for the same thing again and again and again, because everyone has a different skill set. The skill set what you have, what Nikita have, I don't have. What I have, you may not have. So we
Correct.
have to use skill set of everyone, and we can really make wonders.
Yes, yes, yes. Wonders indeed. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Prachi. Like reminding us that it doesn't always start with big movements, but even the small ones. This when the confidence rises, the opportunities, expand exponentially, and it becomes all becomes like a collective force. So this is amazing. Thank you so much for coming to this
Most
podcast.
welcome. Thank you for having me here, and thank you so much for giving this opportunity. As everyone, we also need to unleash the potential within every woman on every
Yeah.
brand. This is where we have started, and hopefully see you all, everyone in our journey and growing together.
Yes, we'll be crossing paths for sure going forward. And to every woman listening today, you really don't have to walk your journey alone, because sometimes it just starts with a conversation or a connection or a community that believes in you. And there are so many spaces, platforms, and communities like ours waiting for you to step in and rise. So, this was the She Leads India podcast. Join us next week as we continue exploring the many ways women are building businesses, communities, and building lots of impact. Until then, keep growing, keep supporting, and keep leading. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Dipti. Thank you so much. Good
Thanks,
night.
Prachi. Good
Yes,
night.
happy Women's Day ahead. Now it's a
Oh, yes.
men's
Happy Women's
Women's
Day to
Day.
you too.